I ain't seen you. Well, I seen you, but I ain't seen you in this type of atmosphere in a minute when we're
And
doing a show together.
yes, it's been a while since
I
we
know.
did this show. I
We used
missed
to
Soul
do
Pet Extra.
Yeah, we used to do Soul Pit Extra for you guys that don't know. We started in 2012 and ended in 2015, and it was a podcast. It was just audio only, and
Yeah.
we talked about things going on in the Soul Pit. We also talked about things, in the magazine, new features, people's articles. But with COVID-19, everybody's been jumping on videos, so we figured, hey, we wanted to do it again, so we might as well start it back up like this.
Exactly. I'm loving this. I'm so excited and ready to get this done, girl.
Yeah, I like your setup. Oh, look at that little pictures in the background and the
Hope,
clock. I
love, and
like that.
faith, girl. I got to keep myself surrounded with hope, love, and faith. With
I
everything that's
know.
going
So
on,
I
yeah,
know. So how have you been dealing with all this chaos?
it's crazy trying to get used to this new normal.
Hmm.
When we go into the stores and we're all masked up and we're all gloved up, I mean, people are afraid to go past you. They don't even look at you, and
Yeah,
you don't even know if they're smiling or not,
I
unless you
know.
got smiling eyes.
I know. Some people don't got that spot. You don't know if they mean mugging you or what. You don't know
Exactly.
what they doing under that mask. I was
Uh-huh.
telling my aunt, we were talking today, me and my aunt Margaret, and we were saying how, you go into the grocery store and it's like you're living in a movie. It's like
It
a
really
whole
is.
different world. It's unbelievable. But
Yeah.
let me see your mask. Here go my mask.
Bro, I got
You
a
it took
couple.
a month to get off of Amazon.
Are you
Yes,
serious?
it has a little
Well,
filter.
well here's the regular one I have. But
Okay.
then I have a couple. I
Hmm.
have this one.
Now see, look. Now look in the camera and bust a smile.
See, smiling eyes.
You
You
got
have
to
to look
learn
in
how to
the
spot
eye.
his eyes behind the mask.
But the thing is, with these masks, me wearing glasses, I'm always fogging up.
Girl, can't see. I'm like, well, I might fall in a ditch, but at least I won't have the Rona. I
You
can't
might be
see
on a crutch
nothing.
after falling in that ditch, but I don't have COVID-19.
Exactly. And I've seen people driving with masks on and
Yeah,
glasses. Now,
yeah,
that's dangerous because if it
yeah,
starts fogging up, you're in trouble. You can get an accident. I wouldn't recommend it at all. Take your
yeah.
mask off when you get in the car.
Yeah, because it's just you in there. So just take your mask off. You're fine.
Hmm. Now, I had a Facebook post the other day
Yep.
talking about where's your place of peace at.
Uh-huh.
And I loved it because I put up a picture of my office that I'm actually in right now. I'm gonna show this, and this is my place of peace. I always get
Yeah.
tongue tied on that. This is my place of peace. Place of peace. Okay, I'm back. I
She'll
ain't
get
gonna
it
say
out
it
there.
anymore.
You
This
just
is my
gotta work
peaceful
those
spot.
dentures in.
This is my peaceful space. See, I can say that better. Anyway, I love it. It's just my place where I'm comfortable, where I can relax. I do meditation. I even turn on YouTube videos, the one that have that certain frequency that's supposed to help you concentrate and think better and be clear.
Exactly.
So, and I love my frame up on the wall. There are Black people in the
In the
future. That's
future.
an original Ashley. What's a preprint? Ashley B. Wormsley. And I purchased that from her. Glad to get that copy. She did a limited edition of that. So I'm glad
Okay.
to snatch that up. Then you posted yours.
Yes.
This is your dining room. I love it. I love the colors.
Thank
Tell
you.
us about why that's your place.
Because before this COVID-19, people's schedule was just hustle and bustle all over the place. Parents meetings, kids with their activities. It's nice to come to the dinner table at the end of the day with your
Mhm.
family to discuss and just to catch up on things.
Okay.
Family's important. When I was young, we always sat at the dinner table. My mom and dad, 9 kids, we always sat at the dinner table and had dinner. We talked, discussed, what happened throughout the day and everything else. And it was just
Mhm.
good to come together as a family unit.
That makes sense. And
Yeah.
that's a nice space. Now, our girl Kirsten, who's
Oh,
down in
yeah.
Florida,
Yeah.
totally different place of peace for her.
Yeah.
This is her place.
Yes.
This is out on the football field by her home, she said. And this was where her and her husband, Clarence Womack, they do kettlebells and they work out and they get their fitness on. And it's quiet and they come out there before anybody comes out there. So,
Yeah.
I love how everybody has a different spot for them to find that
Yeah.
peace. That's
Yeah.
important.
And in these days and this day and time, we need that space. We got to find that space. so that
Mm-hmm.
we can unwind and just relax.
That's right.
Everybody's so tense right now. Find that place and just relax,
Yeah.
release, and let go.
And while you relax, we're gonna break a minute for a little old school commercial, Trina. We're gonna hit them with an old school soul
Oh no,
picture.
you're not going way back there.
We're gonna way back. Check it out.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Well, you know, that brings tears to my eyes. Talk about being nostalgic. That was
Oh,
my son.
that was your little baby
He
boy.
was
And
12
then
years
going
of age.
and looking all wild like to the side, like, yeah, Soul Pit is what's up. I loved it. He did so good. He did
Yes,
so
he
good.
did. I
And
said he's 22 now. He was
uh-huh.
12.
And how old?
He's 22 now.
Jeez, how old was he in the video?
He was
We did
12.
that okay. We did that in
He was 12
2011.
going on 13. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
What's up, Rob? How you doing? You know, Key Durham was the
Yes.
voiceover. He was
Uh-huh.
also in the video. Howie D. Mack
Oh, yeah.
did the video. He
Uh-huh.
put it together and everything, produced it. And Russell Carter was the director.
Yeah.
You know, he came with the concept and they all wrote it and everybody showed up on the set on their parts and
Yeah.
did it and it came out. We ran that on TV and
We sure did.
so
On
that
Fox
was
53.
2011. We was dropping commercials on TV.
Yes, we were. We were doing our thing, girl.
That's right. And we came a long way. The issue that was featured in that video was this one from 2010.
Wow.
And look at the ladies that were on there then.
Yeah, we had Diane on there. Isn't that Diane from Giant Eagle?
Charlene Henry,
Yeah.
Carla Leninger, Jackie Dixon,
Yeah, that's who I meant, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Johnson, Rhonda Johnson, and Leslie Ansley. I actually have some of her artwork.
Wow.
Leslie Ansley.
Wow.
So when we shot that at Maud Sandage Studio,
Yep.
when it was in Garfield area.
Yeah. Right on Penn Avenue.
So, yeah. And now we did our 40th issue, was our last issue,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And this was a hit. And this had all the covers. I mean, when you open it up, you could open it up to all the different magazines.
Yes.
Yeah, we had the 40. And
I can't believe we were doing it for 10 years. And now we're
and this
here
is our next one.
at the spring edition.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is a tribute to all of our healthcare heroes and the store workers and the police officers and the firefighters, all of those who are out there. They're essential workers and they're putting their life on line to take care of us. So we salute you guys and thank you for all that you're doing.
That's right.
This issue, it can be found at the Giant Eagles, because most of our distribution locations are now closed. So Giant Eagle on East Liberty, Giant Eagle up in Penn Hills and Rhode Island Road, Giant Eagle on Frankstown and East Hills, and Giant Eagle on the north side. So grab your copy.
Definitely get one. Definitely. They're free.
Yes.
And I will just show this real quick. You could pick it up at those locations she mentioned right now until our other locations open. You can advertise. That's the phone number if you need to advertise, or you can email soulpit@gmail.com or ad sales at thesoulpit.com, and you can get a 1-year subscription for only $25. Basically, you just go to that link, soulblast.link/SPQ. You can get 4 issues for the year. They're great for people who used to live here in Pittsburgh and have ties to it and just want to keep up with what's going on. That's what we found out. We're shipping them out to Philly, New Jersey, out in California. So mostly people who are originally from here. So it works out great.
Awesome.
This issue had a lot of new features.
Yes.
We featured centenarians, which was awesome. People 100 years or older. Wasn't that great? How we got 2 submissions in.
Yes.
Miss Willa B. Greathouse. She's 100 years old. That is Dr. Sheila Beasley's. She's her great niece. And Beatrice Morrison. She's 103 years old.
Yes.
Well, 3 years young. She's from Monroeville, PA, attends Bethel AME Monroeville. And she was submitted in by her grandson, Anthony Corbett. I love one of her statements when they asked her some wise words of advice she may have. She says, stop using drugs, put more trust in God, stay employed, stop violence with these guns, and go back to church. And her secret to a long life is she never smoked or drank. No fast living. You know that's old school when you say fast living. And worked at a young age and always helpful to others. So I really, really like that. I thought that was
wow.
Yeah, we had another new feature called Harrisburg Spotlight. This is going to be awesome to learn all about Black folks, what's going on in Harrisburg, in the community, the business owners, the different organizations they got. He does a great intro. Anwar Curtis, he does a great intro on Harrisburg, talks about that. Also, we have Debbie Norell with Norell in the City. This is her first articles that she did with Soul Pit. She just joined us, and she does a great job with her photos and just covering things going on in the community. And we are really excited to have
We're really excited to have her on board. Great addition, great addition.
Yes. Now, Benita, she's been getting busy.
Oh my goodness.
If you're watching, you've been getting busy. She's the voice of Black women. You know, every morning the foot is on her neck, whatever. That's the title of her book. Somebody might have messed it up, but it's close to that. I love it. That's a poetry chapbook, she calls it. But she's been writing some articles in Soul Pit. I think she's always written some. But ever since this issue right here, were her article called Breathe, Why Black Women Can't Breathe. She's been submitting stuff that really, just really gets at the core of what's going on with Black women.
And I love this last article.
Yes, about chronic stress.
Yes.
How it's killing us. So I think she's doing a great job. Keep that up. And you've been rolling too.
Well, you know what? I have to. With this COVID, when it hit, a lot of non-essential businesses had to close. My store is downtown. So you know what? I just had to pivot.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm not going to stop. So I've been getting a lot of orders via social media, Facebook, Instagram. I make deliveries on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Okay.
And I post my menu like a few days in advance so people could order. As soon as I
put that up right now.
Yes. As soon as I post, people are inboxing me. I want 3 banana puddings or 2 of this and 3 of that.
Girl,
so it's been going
banana bread like, oh my God.
You're hooked.
Eat that banana bread.
And the thing is, you helped me out with a lot of the quotes because you came up with this. You've been instrumental in this, helping me get my quotes out there because people are posting on Facebook and on Instagram.
Yeah, I love
and this is a way for people for advertising. This is really good. Get this. This is really great. And I love some of the quotes that's been coming in. Like
this one right here, I ordered for my 91-year-old aunt, and she told me you put your foot in that lemon pound cake. That was old school when they say you put your foot in it.
And I said, by her being 91, I told Nicole, I said, your aunt knows what she's talking about because I know down through the years she's done some baking, so she knows.
Mm-hmm. And see, as a business owner, you know how it is. You know how hard it is. You know how, especially now, it's tough. It's tough for a lot of people. It's tough for me. It's tough for you. But you interviewed 2 women in this issue that are over 60?
They're over 60, and one is in her early 80s.
They still are pushing, still doing what they have to do. I'm going to throw this up here. Tell us about this one. And all these articles that we're talking about are in this issue of Soul Pit Italy.
Well, Minister Cynthia Brown, I met her some years ago. She was a caregiver for her husband who passed some years ago of cancer. She was in school at the time. And before he passed, he made her promise that she will go back to school and finish her degree, which she did about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, she always wanted to have a clothing store. She's real fashionable. And she always wanted to have a clothing store. So while she was caring for her husband, people would donate clothes to her, donate shoes, hats, and everything. So she was storing all this stuff because she knew eventually she would have her own store. And just last year, she was able to open up. And she's doing quite well. And like I said, she's 60 plus, and she's still doing her thing. She's still making it do what it do.
And this is the front of her store, right?
Yeah, she's right in Duquesne, right on Duquesne Boulevard. If you know where Alice Fish and Chicken is, she's right next door there.
And it's called Thrifty Divas and Gents.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
she looks like she has a lot of stuff in the
she
store.
has a lot of
inside.
She has prom gowns. She has wedding gowns. She has stuff for men, women, children. I've even donated a bunch of stuff because, you know, when I worked in corporate, I had suits and things and shoes and stuff. I'm not going to wear that stuff anymore. So she takes donations on Fridays.
Okay. And also you did a story on King James Barbecue. You know, I think I've been there one time. It was on Washington Boulevard.
Exactly.
I don't remember. Tell us about that.
Well, they started out in Wilkinsburg as a takeout place. People would come there, place their orders, and take it out. But they wanted to expand because they didn't have enough room. So that's when they opened up their restaurant on Washington Boulevard. And the thing about it is, Miss Jackson, she was a school teacher, home ec. You know, they don't have that anymore. And what they would do, she taught at Peary, Westinghouse, Peabody, and a couple other schools. So what they would do, they would get students from these schools to work in their restaurant because they wanted to teach them about hospitality and the food industry. You know, you grow up, you get a corporate job, you go out to dinner with clients. You're going to have to know which fork is yours, which cup is yours.
Girl, I've been there. I know.
And see, a trick I learned is this. Can you see that? This is a D or a B for your bread. And this side is a D for your drinks. So that's how you would know which is yours.
You know how I knew?
How?
I just wait to see who would take a drink first. And I knew that was their cup, not mine. So I said, you'd be hungry to the mug. Like, somebody needs to hurry up and eat first so I can know.
And it's so funny because still a lot of adults don't know which utensils, which cup, and which belongs to them, what belongs to them. So
I'm going to show this one more time. This is the article, King James Barbecue. Where are they now? It's a great article. And she has a book. Show them the book.
This is the book, Lessons from the Dinner Table.
You know, that's great when people pass down, you know, their story, what they went through. And she's telling you the lessons that she had to go through to get where she was.
And after reading this, that's why I said it's so important that we come together at the dinner table. You know, and she talks about that in her book.
Okay.
No matter what was going on, they always came together at the dinner table.
Okay.
So,
you know, this was fun, T.
This was real fun. I was itching to get back to do some videos and stuff. I said, because we haven't done this in some years. So this was really cool.
Hey, you know what, y'all? We're going to be back. We'll keep posting videos. What? You want to do this weekly? You know, we just jumped on here. So
yeah. Just to see how we go. Yeah.
So I'm going to leave y'all with Roy Ayers. And we're going to take it out. And we'll be back again. See you soon.
Peace.
Hi, I'm Roy Ayers. When I'm in Pittsburgh and I want to know what's happening, I go to soulpit.com.